walking in the other night with the shades and turtleneck.
He's got the Weeksy turtleneck
all
on. He
kinds of swagger here.
Chatting with Weeksy about wearing turtlenecks.
It's an overtime game winner presented by EA Sports NHL 22 for Patrik Laine.
Philip Grubauer, you can't blame anybody. You can blame the bad change. You can see coming on the play late. It was a late change or a poor change by Seattle in overtime, allowed the 3-on-2 to happen. And Patrik Laine comes in, his head's up. He's picking his spot. He's a goal scorer. Philip Grubauer comes out, tries to cut the angle, but Laine, OT winner to get the crowd going and get the cannon going once again.
Exactly. The Blue Jackets coming off that huge win the other night, 8-2 over the Coyotes. And here they are again, getting the win at home. 2-0 to start the season for Brad Larson and the Blue Jackets. 2-1 the final tonight over the Seattle Kraken. Sat here a couple of weeks ago doing these preview shows, and Scott Hartnell was probably the lone soldier on this desk to go, I believe in Columbus. They are going to shock a lot of people this year just based on the way that they want to play and kind of everybody just writing them off and counting them out. Small sample size here, but they look good in their first two games.
They do. They scored 8 against Arizona. I like Andre Tourigny, the head coach for Arizona, saying, hey, we made some mistakes. We gave them a few goals. That wasn't quite our game. But still, they managed to put up 8, which is great. And then in a very close game against Seattle, who plays a very strong, tight defensive game. We're going to see a lot of these games from the Kraken this season. Stay in it. Give the Blue Jackets credit. These are 2 wins that I would say when you look at the scheduling, and coaches will do this. They'll say, okay, no, they're not going to tell anybody, but they do it. These are 2 wins that we have to have. We should have these 2 wins at the start of the year. They've done that. They're off to a good start. You can't take the wins away. You put them in the W column. So great start for Columbus. I'm still not sure I'm on Scotty Hartnell's bandwagon here with this team, but hey.
Get a little bias there, right?
You're allowed to have a little bias,
but he does believe in them. He knows
absolutely.
A lot of the players still
right
inside
now
that room.
They're 2-0, and that's they're not 0-2. So
how about the Patrik Laine redemption tour? A lot of people thought this guy could pop off for a big year, just a big bounce back. A down year for him, down year for Pierre-Luc Dubois with that trade. Didn't really work out for both parties. Torts is gone. New coach, fresh start for Patrik Laine. It sounds like he's having fun again playing some hockey, and it looks like that based on the result we saw tonight.
It's a new start. You've got to have a very short memory as a professional athlete, and if you have a bad year, Patrik Laine with the trade, everything else going on, you've got to turn the page quickly. You start fresh, you get into training camp, and away you go. Because if you don't, if you're worrying about what happened last year, if you're worrying about, oh, this, that, and you put negative thoughts in your mind, you're going to have a bad year. Patrik Laine doesn't do that. He's a very positive individual. He's got lots of self-confidence. We saw that at the draft when he felt he should be going number 1 instead of number 2 ahead of Austin Matthews. So, you know what? I'm a big Patrik Laine fan. I think he's going to have a fantastic year. The guy scores goals.
Yeah.
Give him the puck. Give him the opportunity to shoot. He will score goals, and I think we'll see plenty of that in Columbus this year.
Got the swagger off the ice, walking in.
Absolutely.
The arrival shot. He's got the swagger on the ice in OT as well. 3rd career overtime game winner for Patrik Laine.